What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. So, got about halfway home and then realized, oh, I was supposed to do a video today because it's Monday, which is weird because how my schedule's working this week. I work today, and then I don't work again until Friday. So it's weird. It is so freaking weird. And then I'm pretty much having a marathon from Friday to Christmas Eve, working every single day. So it's a little interesting. So these are my last 3 days off that I get until Christmas, which is crazy because I get Christmas off, which I did not expect I was gonna have, but I do have Christmas off, and that's good, I guess. Anywho, so I posted a question in the community tab. If you have not answered that question, please go answer that question. I said, what should I review? What food should I review? Go. And I've gotten a few comments from you guys, and I'm really excited. I've actually tried a couple of the things you guys have recommended, but I'd love to do a review for you guys. So I'm pretty much just going to start asking you guys, what should I review? And if we have it in the area, if we have it close by, definitely we'll just pop on over and do a review, and I don't mind doing it at all. So and I did see, like I said, a few comments from like 2-3 years ago that are like, go do this, and I'm like, okay, so maybe that's when I'll go do that, because I'm really excited about hopefully, fingers crossed, doing the food reviews again in 2021, because 2020 is coming to an end, and I know you guys are losing so much sleep over this ridiculous year ending, but it's ending, y'all. It's being taken care of. You know, we're slowly putting the pillow over its face while it sleeps, and hopefully we can just kill 2020 just as fast as it killed our joy and our happiness of this year, because I had big plans for 2020. You know, the whole thing, you know, perfect vision 2020, seeing 2020, you know, and then, you know, just one thing after another, and it turned into a what Chris and I call a shit show on ice when we do the pick'em, which unfortunately, Chris hasn't been able to participate in the pick in the last couple of weeks. Last week was my fault. This week, I'm not going to say it's his fault, but he had some personal things come up, and it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, it is literally just a podcast about football, and personal matters are more important than anything, especially when it comes to family. So it's like, you know what? Do your thing, and I'll just do it solo, and hopefully we can get back to doing it on next Thursday, which is this Thursday. But you know, it is what it is. So Chris and I will hopefully be back at full strength next week. Not gonna promise anything, not gonna tell you guys anything, but hopefully we'll be back, the two of us, next week. Maybe face to face, I don't know. We might do the laptop call again, is what we like to call it. It's like, do you want us to do that, or do you want to come over, or do you want to do the phone call or the laptop call? And you know, if he can come over, he comes over. If he can't, he's just like, we might want to do the call. So it is what it is, and it is interesting. That's a word to indicate. So I pulled the trigger. I emailed my first person that I want to interview for the podcast that I want to do in 2021, and I'm waiting for the person to get back to me to tell me yes or no, and I'm not going to announce it until that person confirms or denies my interview, and if not, then I'll find somebody else. If they do, then you know, pray for me. It's kind of a crapshoot, but you know, sometimes you play to win the game, and you gotta play to win. So when it comes to that, you know, like Michael Jordan said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I took my shot. It's a kind of a well-known name. It's somebody that's had fame and has a little bit of a legacy. So it'd be kind of cool to interview this person, and I'm just going to leave it at that. If not, then I will find somebody else. The gears will keep turning until they don't. So, actually, I need to turn right. I forgot where I lived. And so, yeah, that's everything I have to say about that. I have been chomping at the bit on these days off that I had, recording the Huskies like crazy, y'all, like absolute crazy. And it's the season 3's finished. Season 3 is wrapped up nice and tight in a bow, and that will be uploaded within the next upcoming few weeks. And then after that, I will probably take a little bit of a hiatus from gaming, Madden-wise. And then, like I said, I started recording season 4 of the Huskies. So that will be up sometime in 2021. Like I said, might be the first quarter of 2021. And then after that, I'll probably do another game and then another game, but I might do 2 games coinciding back to back. I think that's what I told you guys I was going to do. I was going to have like 2 games going. They're 2 totally different games, but games that I'd like to play for y'all. And I'm already starting prep on the next game I'm going to play that's not Madden related. And I'm very excited about it. Something that a game I've been trying to play for a long time, and that is Pokemon Emerald for y'all. And I started looking up, I started doing some research, like obviously who's the best starter, but we all know who the best starter is for Gen 3. And then it was like, what team would be the best for me to go through the game? And so I've been reading these different articles and watching these different videos saying that, okay, here is your starting lineup that you should absolutely have for the game. And it's interesting. I might do it with a little bit of a twist. I might actually follow bits and pieces, because each video and each thing that I've read has had pretty much like almost the exact same lineup. Just maybe 2 or 3 different, and then it's pretty much like these are the absolute 3 to 4 Pokemon you should have in your lineup, like at all time. And so that would be an interesting thing to do. But the lineups, guys, the only thing that I have a complaint about is Gen 1 and Gen 2 is like non-existent. These are all Gen 3 Pokemon. It's like, you know what? I would actually love to do, like have a Gen 1 Pokemon in Gen 3. I am a Gen 1er. I do think that the first generation of Pokemon are the best Pokemon. That's just what I grew up playing. That's what I grew up playing. That's what I grew up loving. And obviously, I know those Pokemon more than I know Gen 2 or Gen 3 all the way up to the current gen, which I can't even remember what it is now. It's so many. There's so many damn Pokemon. It is ridiculous. What they should do is they should do us a favor, and once they officially announce that they're done with Pokemon, they need to make a giant Pokemon game, a big send-off hurrah, final hurrah game, where you have the ability to go to each region and get each Pokemon. Not, you can only get certain Pokemon on this colored game and this colored game. Like Pokemon Red and Blue, you can only get certain Pokemon on Red, and there are only certain Pokemon you can get on Blue, and the only way that you can get it is if you trade back and forth to each other. And there are some Pokemon that can only evolve if you trade. Fuck that. Like, if they get to like a certain level, like let's say, I don't know, like I think 36 is when most starter Pokemon evolve to their final form, and then there are some that evolve to level 50, make it like 45, and you get 35 or 45, boom, and you get a Machamp, you get a Alakazam, you get a Gengar, you get all these other Pokemon. That whole trading thing drove me nuts when I did my Gen 2 game for Pokemon Silver. I believe I actually used a Game Shark code to allow me to have Pokemon when they got to that. The Pokemon that you usually trade, once they got to a certain level, they automatically evolved a Machoke into a Machamp. And like I said, a Alakazam from a Kadabra. I almost said Abracadabra. Those are two different Pokemon. But anyway, enough with that tangent. And then I'm just like I said, chomping at the bit, trying to get y'all more content. One of my subscribers says he misses the daily uploads. That is something I do every single June. Is I do a vlog a day, and that's the only time that I do a vlog a day for an entire month, daily. Best I can do is like these right now, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday maybe, or Monday, Wednesday, or if I can't get to it on Monday, maybe Wednesday, Friday, or there are going to be some weeks where I just post it once a week, and it could be on either of those 3 days. So, and then I'm trying to sprinkle in the Huskies, and I'm trying to sprinkle in the food reviews and craft videos and this and that. I'm waiting on my last piece of mail to do my first craft video, and then I'm gonna record that and edit it and have it up for you guys for 2021. But this last piece is taking its sweet ass time. All coming from North Carolina. You would think that I bought it from Australia. It has taken forever, but once that piece comes in, I'm gonna start recording. But it's just gonna take me a little while, guys. I'm just letting y'all know, just giving y'all a heads up. So, all right, guys, that's all I have for you today. No questions. Just tell me what Pokemon I should have in my starting lineup for Gen 3. If they're available, cool. If not, whatever. And give me some names that I should name some of these Pokemon. Just give me some random names, and then maybe your name could be picked, and you could get a shout out potentially in the next video. Sorry, I just got a giant text from my family. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember my little piglets. Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. Oh, real quick, I do have a question for you. Okay, so 1, give me nicknames for these Pokemon. 2, what do you want to see me cook if I do a cooking segment? And 3, what would you like to see me do as like a craft segment? It could be anything from screen printing to, like I said, t-shirt designs to sculpt, whatever. If I can afford it, I will do it. And anyway, always remember my little piglets. Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!